Welcome back to part 2 of your V.N.A very narrow aisle introduction. This is the fine machine that you're going to be orientated on today, YouTube. There aren't many videos with V.N.A tutorials on YouTube, so I'm going to take this opportunity to do one myself, okay? And I'm going to reverse this machine onto this magnetic strip, okay? And the idea is you're going to roughly get the middle of the truck onto here, yeah, okay, and it's going to reverse down, and you'll see that there are track marks on the floor for the wheels to line up. And there's systems on board that will help me do this. I have safety devices known as mirrors that I'll be using, and I use the mirrors as well as the onboard console, and I will be lining up this down into the track of the tracks down there, okay, and not touching the side. I'm going to traverse down, and I'm going to take a pallet from this area here, and I'm going to put it on there. It's going to be a short little video regarding operation of the V.N.A. First part is to line it. These are magnetic strips that it follows. There are no rails, so there are two guidance systems you find on V.N.As. One is rails and one is the magnetic locking, so bear with me, and I shall introduce you to the cab and the controls on the cab, and then I will reverse it in, and I will pick a pallet up and you will see what's what. Do you just want to take a seat a minute? Just relax, Steve, and let me finish this, and then we will carry on, my good man. If that's all right. I was going to use that as a stand to hold the camera. So it's this button, it's what I pressed, there's your horn. That takes it on and off the magnetic strip. The seek, we've got this which controls that. That's all you need to know of. So I'm going to press this button like so. It's seeking the magnetic strip, and then what we do is, do you want to be the cameraman? No, I'll put it there. You carry on. Come back in 10 and we'll be ready, lad. You can then watch me. All right, buddy. Let's see. Rudimentary setup we have. Hopefully that will ding dang do. Yeah. Very slowly. Automated. I'm not turning. It's doing it itself. Hey presto. It's on. It's easiest. So we will get the angles a little bit better. Okay. Very good. Raising up. Forks all the way in, central. Healing the pallet, so you've fully entered, penetrated the pallet. They're a bit tight together, so I'll go forwards a little bit. After lifting it a little way to give myself some room, less friction, retract, traverse the forks. I will lower the pallet so you can see what I'm doing. Then I'm going to reverse back and locate the pallet simply into the racking, like so, whilst it's locked on the magnetic strip. I've got to log in to the JDA warehouse system. There we go. racking.
Yeah.
Actually, we can do better than that. We can do a bit better than that. Locate the pallet. Ta-da! So for the benefit of all, I will then show you what's happened here. Is locked on. You can see the display and what it shows you there. So when I want to travel backwards, sorry about that, as I travel backwards as such, you will see what happens when it goes inside the racking. A little pair of brackets will come on. There we go. Alright, which means we're ready to enter. We're locked on the magnetic strips. All is well. Happy days. And let me just get into the racking and show you how you position the pallet into the racking. I'm doing this with one hand. My man Steve negated his duties to be my cameraman. So safety first. All the safety is paramount. And that's located in. You want a little bit of an overhang, about 5-10 mil, 1 or 2 centimeters overhang. We can look at the rest of the racking going down. You can see there's not a lot sticking out, pretty uniform all the way up. You know, there's a little, you want a little bit if you negotiating these Euro pallets with the forks. Let's get the camera angles right. And you make an error and you hit this or you hit this, then when you push this pallet, with it being glass jar stock, it's going to slip through and drop. So for that eventuality, you do want to make sure that when you enter the pallet, penetrate the pallet cleanly, that you have got a little bit of room for error. Okay, and that's as simple as it is. Your very narrow aisle magnetic systems, guidance systems as they are, the display of the Jungheinrich. And what are we looking at here? Truck specifications. Okay, so you've got your load center, capacity plate. What are you looking at there with the specifications on? This is an EKX516 Jungheinrich model. Tells you up there all the particulars of this truck. Okay, manufactured 2021, it's 2023, so it's 2 years old. Lifting capacity of 1,200 kg, 1.2 ton. You look here for further details of its limitations. It can lift 1,200 kilograms at a load center of 600, and its minimum would be 770 kg at a load center of 700 or 70 centimeters. Yes, and these are the heights of which it can maximum lift. So 11 meters 280, it will lift 770 kg at a load center of 700. If you was at a load center pallet type, Euro pallet, you know, we've got blue pallets, red pallets, white pallets, different size pallets here. So if you had a load center short pallet 600, okay, and you was lifting up to 8.59 meters or 85 8,500, 9,000 mil. You could lift 1,200 or 1,100 kg. Yes, it's a load center. A lot of people do stumble on the capacity plate and how to read the information. So that's effectively your fork. That's your load guard. So load guard and fork. So when we say load center, we mean where is the pallet going to? Is it meeting halfway along, or is it encompassing all of the forks? How much protrusion is the pallet going? So you see the pallets are at a lengthways, they're deposited on the racking lengthways, yeah, so the forks more or less cover, the pallet covers more or less all of the fork. So that's your fork. There's the measurement of the fork. So your load center is from the front facing vertical face to the center of the pallet, to the center of the load. Your lift height is there, and this is your kilogram reference. Fantastic. And I am authorized, certified and accredited to give this information. If you would like to know who I am, that's me, davidgiaramita. I'm a category 1 instructor examiner. My registration number is there, AITT accredited and certified. If you'd like to know a little bit more, you would scan this QR code and that would give you the details and information. If you'd like to get in touch, I am currently looking for employment, alternative employment, due to being too paid, and I don't want to go to the place that they're offering me. So hopefully you could screenshot, take that, put a comment, email me, look in the video descriptions, and get in touch with me. I'm looking for alternative immediate employment as of the 24th of May 2023. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have making it. I shall be back with more V.N.A antics. Bless up, thank you, and ciao for now.